So here's why I wanted to start doing online coaching. It's not because, hold on, I'm just gonna we'll hold this a little bit better. But I didn't do online coaching because it's just a way to make money. It's not because I just want to do it just to do it. Because everyone's like, oh, you have to start a business. Oh, you should start a business to make money. I was like, all right. So I looked around. I knew there was things like drop shipping and there are things like TikTok shop, trading, whatever. There's so many ways to make money online. There's so many different ways to make money. And there's fucking working a job, there's like doing trades. There's all sorts of ways to make money. There's a million ways to make money in this world. But I chose to do online coaching because I love to do it. I chose online coaching because I want to help people get out of the position that I was in before. And it's like I could have done anything else with my life. I could have literally done anything else. I used to go to college and I dropped out because it just kind of was a waste of my time and I didn't really learn anything. I could have kept going, but I was paying a ton of money and I wasn't learning anything about business. And honestly, I'm so happy I dropped out because truth is, as much as people might make fun of me for saying this, it just was a waste of my time. And it made me feel miserable, and it just made me realize that, like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Why am I doing college if I'm not learning anything? I'm sorry, guys. Today I'm really burnt out. It was a rough morning, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up pretty late. I ate like shit yesterday, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really fucking tired. And I'm really burnt out, to be honest. I'm gonna probably have to take a break tomorrow from all this, but I just want to talk about like why I really wanted to do online coaching and my reason for starting this business and my reason for doing what I do today. So I know what it's like to be confused and have absolutely no idea what to do in your fitness journey with fat loss, with muscle gain, with not knowing how much to eat, what foods to eat, and what workouts to do, as well as just, how many days to go. It took me like 4 years to figure out how to do this shit. Because at first, when I lost weight in the beginning of 2021, I had absolutely no idea what the fuck I was doing. I had zero idea what I was doing. I'm going to attach this to my drawstring, but literally, when I lost weight, it was beginning of 2021. I was a fat kid. I was 193 pounds, chubby, weird looking arms. I was like skinny fat, but my gut was like fucking big. And I would run on the beach. My fat rolls would fucking jiggle. And I was made fun of by literally everybody. Everyone made fun of me. Everyone was like, oh, it's the fat kid. It's the fat, weird, cringe, annoying kid. And I had a weird haircut. I had acne. And I had gotten made fun of in school for several years because of the way I looked. And it kind of just pissed me off. And the breaking point was when I went through like this breakup. It was like sophomore year, end of COVID, sort of, end of quarantine. And I just was like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm just done being a fat, depressed kid. So I did a lot of research, looked up YouTube videos, I looked up, on the internet articles like how to lose fat. And there were so many different things. It was like, oh, intermittent fasting, eat healthier, eat good. I was like, wait, hold on. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I eventually came to the conclusion, after doing tons and tons of research, that to lose fat, you have to get in a calorie deficit. So that's what I did. I got in a calorie deficit. So I was in a calorie deficit, and I also was doing like a lot of cardio. I was like running around. I was doing like HIIT workouts, like jump roping stuff, boxing. All of that helped. But the problem is that I went from 193 to 155 in about 8 months, and I had lost all my muscle mass. So, yes, I lost the weight, but I was a fucking anorexic twig after I lost the fat and the weight. And I had absolutely zero muscle, man. I had no muscle mass. And because of that, I looked like a skeleton. So what I did was I thought, all right, so I'm really fucking skinny now, and I lost the weight, but I have no muscle. What do I do? So I did research and research and research, and figured out that you have to bulk and get in a calorie surplus. So unfortunately, I ended up doing a dirty bulk, and I gained a lot of excess fat. But I did gain a lot of muscle during it too, but I gained so much fat. I looked like shit, to be honest. And I was in high school at this time. I was still doing sports. I was doing football. I wanted to put on weight for football because I wanted to start, and I was sick of being a skinny kid who got made fun of by everybody and didn't start on the field. So bulked up, got jacked, and I started playing football. I was a D-end, and after football season ended, I wrestled. I cut like 20 pounds, lost 20 pounds for that. At that point, my physique started to look a little bit better. But once wrestling was over, I was trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do with my life because I was graduating high school at this point. So I was partying, drinking, going to the gym occasionally when I could, but I still looked like shit because after wrestling, I put on like 10 pounds and I was fat. Not as fat as I was at first, but I was like, I didn't look the way I wanted. I was like, I still had extra fat that I wanted to get rid of, but I had no idea. Well, I didn't have an idea what to do, but I was lazy as shit. So when I really locked in was after I dropped out of college, worked a full-time job, and it was about in the beginning of 2024 is when I really, really understood what to do. And what that was is I got in a calorie surplus. I started really prioritizing my protein, and I lifted weights with high intensity. I was doing progressive overload, and I was training with purpose, meaning that I wasn't just getting in a calorie deficit and just doing some cardio because I would have lost all my muscle mass if I wasn't lifting weights with high intensity. So I lifted weights about 4 to 5 times in the week. I progressively overloaded. I trained with intensity. And the other big thing I did was I started eating real food. That's what I did to actually look good. And I started eating that in a deficit, eating a lot of protein, red meat, eggs, all that kind of stuff. And I started lifting throughout the week. That is when I got the best physique ever. At that point, I had looked the best I had in the previous 3 years because I was eating correctly. I was eating the right foods, the right amounts, and I was lifting very regularly, but I was training with high intensity, not like a fucking pussy like I was before. So by making those changes, I lost the fat, I kept my muscle, and I ended up looking really insane. My abs had looked the best they had ever looked by that summer. After that, I did a little bit of lean bulking, and I just started cutting. So I'm at the point where I'm at today now. And I'm not just telling you guys this to tell you, what to do, because I'm here to give you guys value and kind of share my perspective. But I really wanted to make this video to talk about why I did coaching. And the reason is because I don't want other people to have to go through that shit and have to figure out for several fucking years what to do. Because it took me 4 years to figure this out. It actually took me 3. It took me from the beginning of 2021 till the beginning of 2024 to figure out how to actually eat. It took me till that point to figure out like how to lift, how to eat correctly, how much of a deficit to get in, all that kind of stuff. It took me 3 fucking years to do this correctly. Not to say I didn't do it wrong before, because I did lose the weight. I did gain a lot of muscle, but I didn't do it right. And I ended up not looking the way I wanted to. And I do coaching because of several reasons. Because one, I don't want people to have to go through several months of trying to figure out how much to eat, how to lift, how to train, what foods to eat, because it gets very confusing sometimes. And I want to keep it simple for everyone and just be like, all right, instead of you having to waste all your energy and time and months of trying to figure out what to do with your busy life and schedule, I'm just going to give you the meal plan, the workouts, the accountability, and the system right away, so that way you instantly know what to do and get results way faster. And that's what coaches are for. It's to save guys from all that time and trouble and pain and time investment and energy investment. That's why I do what I do. But it's not just because of that. I do this because I fucking love it. I love doing this. I truly love helping people get to where they want. That's like my life's purpose, is to help guys get their dream physique. Because I know what it was like to have a hard time with this. And just helping guys get to where they want is just so fulfilling. And I really wouldn't rather have it any other way, to be honest. I could be doing anything else. I really could. But this is what I chose to do because I love doing it. I've always loved working out. I've loved training. I love making my physique look good. I love spending hours in the gym trying to look good, get a really nice pump. It became an addiction. Going to the gym and improving myself each day with my diet, my habits, my mindset, it became addicting. It became so addicting that it's all I wanted to do. I became obsessed with this. And I thought, you know what? I got to a really good point with my physique today. My appearance looks really good. So what if there's some way that I could help other people doing this and make some kind of business out of it? Which is when I discovered online coaching about 7 months ago. And ever since, my life has completely changed for the better. My mindset has changed, my habits have changed way more. And it honestly kind of opened my eyes a little bit. Because my whole life, I've been searching for a purpose. I've been searching for some kind of purpose, some kind of thing that I was extremely passionate about, but I never found it until 7 months ago, when I realized that this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Because throughout school, I was doing like these tests and learning subjects about like math and like history or whatever. And I was doing sports and, hanging out with friends, but nothing I did felt like it was the purpose that God created me for. Nothing I did felt like it was the thing that I truly wanted to do. None of it felt like it. All of it was just like, oh, I'm just doing school to do this. I'm doing sports to do this. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love football, but I fell in love with the gym. I fell in love with just improving myself, and I would rather have just chase the path of self-improvement and physique sculpting and helping other people get their dream bodies. And if you're passionate about something, you have to chase that. If there is something that you are extremely passionate about and love to do and are very good at it, then you have to chase it. Because we only get one shot this life. We only get one shot. So why waste it doing something you don't want to do? And I thought that to myself. I'm like, why would I waste my life listening to other people's opinions and doing something that I truly don't want to do? It's how it's been my whole life. I listened to other people's opinions. I listened to what other people had to say about what I was doing. And I cared so much and believed that they were right. Oh, get a job for the rest of your life. Get a good career. Go to college. Find like a subject that you're good at. Do good in school. But the thing is, I was meant for something more. I don't care how corny this sounds. I don't care how cringy people think this is. But I'm just doing what I love to do. And I'm going to do it till the day I fucking die. I don't give a shit what anyone has to say about my opinion on this, because this is what I truly firmly believe is my life purpose. It's online coaching. It's the fitness industry. It's helping other people get to where they want. The thing is, if I truly didn't want to do this, I would have given up a long time ago. But 7 months later, here I am, still doing it. I want to help other people get to the position that they were once in and get them to where they want to be. Because people look at me as an example. A lot of guys come to me and they're like asking for tips. They want to get the physique they want. They want to lose the fat. They want to get shredded. They want to build some muscle. And that's what I'm here to help them with. And that's why I have coaching. Because I want to see every guy in my program succeed. All my guys are losing fat and gaining muscle. And want to know why? It's because they are in a good program and they have a good coach. I'm not trying to brag, but I've been doing this for a while. And I've perfected my system so well that everyone gets results as long as they put the work in. Like my one guy, Frank, for example, he lost over 30 pounds. And he is 60 years old. And he didn't think he could do this shit at first. He's been losing weight and gaining muscle at the same time while he's losing the fat. And if you guys are curious, my Instagram link is in my bio. And you can check out my testimonials and client wins if you'd like to, because all of it's right there. But Frank lost over 30 pounds. My one other guy, Jalen, has lost over 20 pounds while making muscle gains. My one guy, Luke, has lost 48 pounds in the past 6 months. It's truly incredible. And there's countless other guys who have been getting results. There's too many to talk about. And I could talk about it for a while, but for the video, I just want to talk about why I want to do coaching. It's because this is my fucking purpose. Online coaching is the thing that I've wanted to do but never actually took action on doing it. Like, I just love seeing the guys succeed. It makes me so happy to see that everyone in my program is succeeding who's putting in the work. And it's not even like oh yeah, I do online coaching. It's fulfilling. It's fulfilling to see that, one, I've gotten myself out of that position I didn't want to be in with my body, and two, now I'm helping others do it. And it truly is like the best feeling in the world. It truly is. And it's a feeling that I've never really had before. It really isn't. Holy shit, I am sweating so much right now. All right, time limit went up. This is goal attained. Well, the goal has not been attained. We are going to keep walking on the Stairmaster. So for those of you who are still watching this video and who decided to listen to me for the past 20 minutes, I just want to say that you are in the top 0.01% who care and believe in what I'm doing, and I appreciate you. So thank you, and I appreciate every one of you guys. So with that being said, I think I'm going to end this video and continue on the Stairmaster for another 30 minutes. Thank you guys for listening. Hope to see you in the next video.